Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in. I am JayLee. This is JLeesCorner. This is my review for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Season 6, Episode 6, The Foolishness. Okay? If you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and welcome my whole JayBird, dun 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 dun, okay? And all that goodness. Do not forget to also hit that like button. It helps us just get YouTube to share our videos more, to get us out there more, so it's greatly appreciated. You can also comment on this video because comments are always welcomed. Okay? Do not forget to also share this video on your social media. Just hit the little share button. You can share on your Facebook or on your Twitter. Okay? Do not forget to also, I'll be giving y'all a lot of things to do, okay? But I entertain y'all for a whole bunch of time of my day, so I deserve it. Anyway, do not forget to also follow me on IG and or Twitter at J_Lees_Corner. It's right here on the screen. It's right here in front of you. It's also in the description box. But let's get started. Ray J, Zell, and A1 out here fake looking for this dog. Okay, I feel like this dog scenario on this show is just, I'm like, really? We following Ray J and Princess looking for their dog? Where their daughter? How are we getting more information on the dog and the daughter? I mean, is Ray J selling some Raytronics? What is Princess doing? Do they have nothing else going on besides the missing dog? I'm like, boy, whatever. Zell being like, what, I seen your wife got her Cookie Monster all out, A1. I thought that was good. What's going on with that? He's like, what you talking about? So he has been shown that Lyrica posted this picture, okay, on her IG, which shows her, you see it was an ad, basically, where she was trying to promote waist snatches, okay? Talking about it inspired her to want to take all her clothes off, and it do look as if she don't have any underwear on, okay? And A1 did not like the video, did not like the picture, because as he said, it looks as if his wife does not have on any underwear, and she has a Cookie Monster bear by her cho-cha. And I'm like, is that your son bear? You can't be out here with your son bear having your cooch, okay? That's just not even fair. Let that boy put the thing on. Let him play with his toys, okay? Mama, stop using kid toys in thirst traps, okay? And even if it was an ad, and even if, oh, I can still feel sexy as a mom, you can. Put the Cookie Monster bear down. And there are other ways to look sexy besides getting naked. I'm just saying. But I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But he don't like it. He like, maybe she's trying to get back at me for Winter Kangaroo and what me and her had going on or whatever. And I'm like, boy, we don't care about you in Winter Summer. We also don't care about you in Lyrica. I'm like, I am so tired of this storyline, because 1 minute they cool and now they be out again because she out here putting Cookie Monster, Looney Tunes, Tiny Toon toys. Not, wait, that's Sesame Street. Sesame Street toy. No, wait. It's because Cookie Monster Sesame Street, right? Yeah. Putting Cookie Monster toys on her vagina. I'm like, I don't really care. We see another little scene with Mickey Monday taking his daughter to go see Yo-Yo. And I'm like, really? What? He said his daughter not into rap, but he hoped it may rub off on her because she gonna go see Yo-Yo. And you're like, oh, I'm your auntie Yo-Yo. I'm like, oh, here we go. But everybody know when younger kids see older people, they become auntie and uncle. But I digress. We see him Yo-Yo talking or whatever, and just discussing how they're both co-parents. That was literally the point of the meetup. I'm like, y'all couldn't have Yo-Yo meet up with nobody else besides Mickey Monday? Not Moniece, not April, not K. Michelle, not Princess, not nobody? Hell, she can meet up with Fizz. Or J. Boo. He got kids too. I'm like, Mickey, not saying, the scene seemed fake to me. It didn't seem authentic. It seemed like, okay, bring your daughter to meet Yo-Yo, because Yo-Yo needs to talk about her kids and co-parenting. So it did not seem real at all, not at all. And she brings, I'm co-parenting with my 2 kids. My ex has our youngest daughter. My older daughter was with me because she's pregnant or whatever. And you know what I'm saying, it's hard co-parenting. Oh, okay. But, Yo-Yo brings up how the reason, co-parenting or whatever, and how her youngest daughter's with the dad is because she wanted to get back into the business. And since the daughter has been back with the baby daddy, she has been able to get back into the business and do things. I'm like, okay, Yo-Yo, I get that. But I'm like, again, we do not need this fake contrived conversation. So we do later on see her. Oh, I think I just lost all the pictures. No, I didn't. We see her with her daughters. The oldest daughter, who was in the middle, is one that's pregnant. The younger daughter, who's on the end in the black shirt, is one who's with the dad. And you know, the older daughter is like, you know what I'm saying, Mom, when you gonna settle down? You know what I'm saying? You're a grandma now. Whatever. I need to be at the house chilling like a grandma. She want Yo-Yo to be like a home babysitting grandma. And she's like, girl, bye. I'm not thinking about you. Whatever. We'll get your baby shower planned, okay? And the younger daughter brings up how it's different living with a dad versus her mom. You know, 'cause she's a girl, and moms are just different or whatever. Yo-Yo brings up how much she sacrificed, you know, and co-parenting means it's not just one parent's responsibility to take care of the children. And so that's why the younger daughter is right now spending time with the dad, so that Yo-Yo can get back into her own groove of things and be able to do things. And I'm like, she's been with the baby daddy for like the past 2 years, but at least she's older though, and she do bring up how much she sacrificed. How she's like, would y'all ever, was the lights ever cut off? Was the food ever gone? Did you have clothes on your back? And they're like, no, we didn't, have any of that, So that means that we know how hard you work to take care of us. And, we're really grateful and we appreciate, whatever you went through to be able to, provide for us. And it was a real cute moment because, she got all teary-eyed because, again, I think she felt like they have no idea what I went through and how I struggled and what I gave up to provide for them. And now it's a bit of time for me to, do me. And I'm like, all right, go, you know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody make you feel guilty about nothing, okay? About nothing. And so, that was really cute or whatever. So, Omarion and April got to go to court. Or they went to court. And April brings up how they're going to court to decide what school their son will go to. And she says that whenever we go to court, I never like going alone. So I always bring my friends with me, and that includes Fizzle Pop. And I'm like, who are these other random white women friends of yours? I don't believe those are the friends who was the only ones available to go to court with her. I'm like, Mona hired people because they was free that day, and them are the 3 people who showed up, and I'm like, whatever. And I'm like, these random women. So Fizz brings up how he was home from the tour for a few days, so he was able to be there for April. You were home a few days from the tour because Omarion was also the one who had to go to court, okay? You had time because he had time and because you dating his baby mama, okay? Let's make that clear. Now, he brings up how, I don't care what O have to say or whatever because, he don't speak to me because you are with his baby mama, okay? He also brings up how Omarion mama gave him a mean mug in court, and I don't know why she mean mug me again, because you are with her son's baby's mother, and you and her son are co-workers, okay? Y'all are in a band together. Y'all are currently on tour together. So yes, everyone is going to look at you funny because they're like, of all the girls to pick, you picked Omarion's baby mama, and him and her got issue right now. It's just team too much. Anyway, you sleeping with that man, baby mama, and you not making nothing no any easier. And the crazy part is April should know this is stupid simply because it looks messy. It's gonna keep up mess. Why, of all the men you could pick, why did you pick your baby daddy's bandmate? As someone said before, the one who don't even talk. I'm like, Lord Jesus. So, I can't believe we have to keep on the court about every little thing. They said how the judge was kind of upset that they were there for such a petty reason. And the judge, like, I'm going to, take all this into account and now make my decision later. But they said it as if Omarion brought forth the stuff and the judge was mad at Omarion. I feel like the judge is probably mad at all y'all. I do think it's crazy to have to go to court to pick a school for your son to go to. The fact that y'all can't co-parent effectively and have these kind of conversations is crazy to me. However, I don't like how April and Fizz are trying to make it as if Omarion is the insane one to like. It's not all Omarion. It's also not all April. It's some of April and it's some of Omarion. And at this point, it's a little bit of Fizz. Because, again, you dating April isn't making anything any better. Period. So, they like, we got to come back. Well, she has to go back to court because they still have to decide on, like, so they're also fighting for custody. Girl, I'm starting to think, do you even have your kids? We see Lyric and Princess get together for a spa day. Girl, I really didn't care. You know, for the most part, Princess, my dog is missing. I'm so sad. Oh. Somebody contacted me and said a neighbor found a dog around the same time our dog was missing, and the neighbor said he'll jump the fence and get the dog from his neighbor and meet me if I would give them the 20 grand reward or whatever. So she said, you know, she didn't call the cops or whatever, so the cops know what's gonna happen, and she thinks she gonna, you know, meet up with this person to get her dog back, but she not gonna tell Ray because Ray is out of town on business right now, and so she doing it all by her lonesome. When you have nothing else to do but have a fake missing dog storyline, I mean, I guess it is what it is. So Princess asked her about, girl, what about that picture of you with the Cookie Monster? Girl, what's up with that? Girl, you know, I'm a mom, I'm saying, and it's okay for a mom to be sexy, whatever. She missing the whole point. Yes, as a mother who just birthed a child, you can absolutely be sexy. At the same time, put your coochie up. And if you don't put a Cookie Monster toy in front of it. I just think there's other ways to be sexy and attractive, and you don't have to be like, oh, I think I'm cute. I'm going, you know, take my panties off. It's like you don't have to, because again, she would have looked just as sexy if she would have had on pants, or if she would have had on, like, you know what I'm saying, some little cut off shorts or whatever. It would have been just. I get she was trying to show up the waist trainer, but you shouldn't have to allude to you not having no panties on either, because technically you are someone's husband. Now you are someone's cheating husband, but I mean, I digress. It is what it is. And I'm not saying she's wrong, but I'm saying I could get how a husband would be upset about that. The same way I get how a wife was upset because her husband is fucking a winter rabbit. But I mean, it is what it is. I don't make the rules. So, you know, she brings up how her A1, you know, may not really be, you know, meant to be. How it's so much going on right now and whatnot. And how, you know, Summer Campbell wasn't the only one that A1 had messed with, that he had also messed with other people. We know y'all both has cheated. Everyone know that Summer Campbell wasn't the first person or whatever, but I mean, y'all want to make it work. We didn't ask y'all to make it work. Y'all did that, not us. So, you know, they both bring up how, you know, marriage is hard. People don't get how hard it is. And Prince, like, you know, some mornings I wake up and I don't want to leave him. If you have been married for less than 5 years and you having these kind of issues, and you were having these kind of issues before you got married, you should have known that marriage wasn't going to be an automatic fixer. Yes, marriage is hard. Being single is hard. Being engaged is hard. Every life is hard. But the kicker is y'all were having these same issues or having some issues before getting married. So the reason you're waking up being unhappy was because you was unhappy before you were married. Anyway, so, and I feel like, you know how long, just if you are having those kind of issues in the first year or so of marriage, can you imagine 20 years down the line, if you can't be in love and be in the blissful part of the honeymoon stage of marriage, what you gonna do when it really gets hard? When it really gets hard, because you really don't like that person later on in life. But I mean, I guess it is what it is. So, you know, that was really what it was. We then see Princess do meet with the cops. She do go down to the police station and whatnot, and it's like when she was walking in. First of all, she said she had on spy glasses because she wanted to record all the stuff. I'm like, but you have the camera crew with you. Like, there's a camera crew with you. Why do you need the spy glasses as if you? I'm like, girl, it was beyond me. It was above me too. With Jesus, the Lord, our Savior in Christ. She says a car outside that looked like the car who snatched the dog. So she assumed the person turning the dog in is really who snatched him. So she told the police, well, that's the car. It's the car outside that looked like the car that took the dog. Like, I wonder if that's him. He was trying to get the money or whatever. The cops go say, well, hey, sir, take us out to your car. He goes to some other car that wasn't the car. And she said, well, okay, fine. You know what I'm saying? If the cops investigate and they see that you are not the one who took my dog, we will pay you. Ray and Princess probably ain't paid them people not a dime. I'm just over it or whatever. They got the damn dog back. I don't want to hear nothing about that dog. The next episode better not be about how the person wants more money for finding the dog. I don't care about the damn dog no more. But let's move on. So, Book is meeting up with Immature. And if you don't remember who Immature is, this is Immature, okay? Romeo, Batman, and LDB. which stands for Little Drummer Boy. I will never lie again. You know what I'm saying? And constantly. They had some hits, okay? Some whole hits. Please don't, what was it called? Please Don't Go. The song Please Don't Go made me cry every time because it was the girl, I think the girl died or something like that. Anyway, they had hits back in the day and they my people. But we see they are all grown up now, okay? Wholeheartedly. So we have LDB up in the top corner. You know, Romeo's in front of you. And then Marcus Houston, of course, up in the corner. Now, I mean, they are older, okay? They my age now. So, you know, in they upper 30s and everything. They look good for their age, okay? I mean, Marcus Houston, you know, looks a bit older because I think he's lived a little bit more than we all would like to admit and things and whatnot. You know, Boog brings up how, you know, there are many similarities between B2K and Immature, mainly that both groups broke up because the lead singer went solo. Marcus Houston went solo and had a whole solo career, and so did Omarion. And for a long time, I think they made people think that Omarion and Marcus Houston were like related. But turns out Boog and Marcus Houston are related, but I don't know. So he also brings up how another difference between them is that, you know, B2K always had issues. So when they broke up, you know, they had issues over the year, whereas with Immature, they had always stayed cool over the years. So they talk about, you know, it's a tour that can be done. You know, people keep saying they should be an immature tour, and so we want to see if that can happen. So Kelton, LLDB, who I think is really, really sexy. And he would be even better if he like trimmed the beard a little bit. It wasn't so, you know, scraggly or whatever. Anyway, so he brings up how, you know, it'll be cool to do it as long as they all split everything down the middle. So not 50-50, but it would definitely be 33-33-33. And so Boog, like, well, you know, technically, like, what would happen was it wouldn't be a 50-50 split. It would be more Marcus would get 50%, and then you and Romeo would split, you know, 25% each. And he's like, what? You know what I'm saying? We're a group. How is that fair? And Marcus said, well, I will be doing most of the work, so I think I should get more money. So Boog brings up how the people paying for the tour and setting up the tour and doing the contract for the tour, you know, they want the show to be a certain way, and that's how they'll agree to pay for it. They want Marcus to do about 5 of his solo hits, you know, and so they would do their own songs, but again, Marcus would have to do an additional 5 songs of his own. So for that reason, he would get more money. Book also brings up how, like, on their tour for the B2K tour, Marion got more money than the rest of the guys because he did his own solo songs. But that's how you make money when you tour. You know what I'm saying? The more time you on stage, the more money you can get. So, for the most part, you know, Kelton, like, well, I don't think that's fair. Like, we've never, ever, you know, not done things equally or whatever. Like, that's basically some bullshit or whatever. And then Book said, we know basically if Marcus don't do his own fast songs, they not going to pay for the tour. So the only reason he's getting more is because he's doing more songs. If you don't want him to do his own songs and y'all just do y'all songs, for one, they not gonna do a tour. I think that makes sense technically. I think instead of giving Marcus 50%, a compromise could have been give Marcus 40. So he gets 40, and then the two guys both get 30-30. Versus, that could have been an easy compromise versus saying, well, no, he gets half, and then y'all split half. I think to tell 2 group members to split half, and he, you know, half of a half. You know what I'm saying? I think that's not fair. A compromise could have easily been, okay, y'all get 30% each, and he gets, you know what I'm saying, 40%. That could have been a better compromise than no, you know, take it or leave it or whatnot, because Kelton said, I'm good. I'm good. You know, we don't have to do no tour. Y'all can tour without me because I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to be in anything to where we're not, you know, when he's getting half and we get half of a half, that don't work for me or whatever. And then he leaves. And Boog, like, I can't believe, like, they've always been so cool over the years. I cannot believe they out here beefing over money. And, you know, I'm like, you know, I get it, though. They not beefing over money. He like, okay, if that's the deal, I don't want it. I don't blame him. I think he could have said, like, we need to do, again, 40, 30, 30, but you know what I'm saying, that's just me. You know, book that I'm going to keep at it because I want to get my cut. Because if he books the tour, he gets a booking fee. So, I mean, he bought that money. We see April and Jason have a conversation. Now, we know that back before, April was a co-host on Hollywood Unlocked which now they have Melissa Ford on there. And I'm like, oh, I like Melissa Ford. You know what I'm saying? She's talkative or whatever. So, of course, April has all these things going on in her life or whatever. So, Jason, like, recently she just hasn't really been vibing with the show or whatnot. And, you know what I'm saying, it started to interfere with their ratings, the advertisers, and all that stuff. So, he tells her how, like, on the show, like, you don't really bring it, like you don't really bring it, like, sometimes you're just really quiet, and people are starting to notice it, whatever, this is kind of off or whatnot. Well, I told you on this day I have to pick up my son at this time, and I have to do this and that, and all these reasons to where she had to be somewhere else on days where they shoot the show. And she's like, well, I told you on this day I can't be there until this time. He's like, yeah, but I told you the show shoots at, like, we shoot the show at this time. Period. You know, if you can't do it, you can't really do it or whatever. So he then brings up how, well, one, we lost an advertiser, and then not only that, like, look at these comments we getting, about you. So there's a couple pages printed out with comments saying how she was boring, how she wasn't giving it, how she just wasn't she's not relatable. She isn't. April is not relatable at all. I think she thinks she is, but she really isn't. But, it is what it is. And she feel like, why do we care about the comments? Everybody had bad comments or whatever. That really shouldn't matter. He said, well, you do have to care because the comments is what drive people to watch. And then, the advertisers look at that as well. She then said, well, fine, whatever, And the comments that were saying that she didn't really know stuff, or she wasn't really commenting on things because she wasn't in the know of it all. Well, I don't really, pay attention to, like, pop culture or what's going on in entertainment. Like, you have to, because that's the show. That's the thing. When you are on, like, if I didn't, like, if I wasn't in the blogs or watching these shows, I couldn't come to y'all on, like, a new gossip chat, because I would have no idea what is going on. Like, and, like, even I'm on live or whatever times, y'all can ask stuff and I can say, well, yeah, this, that, and the other. You have to be in the know to do that kind of job. And even though he's a bit of an asshole or whatever, I felt him saying, like, look, this ain't a good fit, you know what I'm saying? I think, we just part ways or whatever, because the show is talking about what's going on. So if you can't do that, then I can't have you here. And she felt like, well, he never came to me before and said anything wrong or whatever, and I can't believe we're having this conversation. You should know you weren't doing the job right, and I know that because you brought up everything else going on in life. So I know that's like a reason for you to act like I don't have the time to be looking at this, that, and the other. So, girl, she got fired. Because I can't teach her how to be a co-host. You either have it or you don't, okay? And it is what it is. So I'm like, yay. We then see a scene of Paris and Boog meeting up. And I'm like, well, that's weird. But I remember they both was in that movie that was on BT. It was her, Marla Negra. Of course, he was in it too. So they met on that movie, which he was the EP of. And so they cool now or whatever. So he likes, what you got going on or whatever. I'm working on my fitness, so I'm trying to get better, mind, body, and spirit or whatever. She brings up how, because she's working on herself now, because when she's going off for different roles or whatever, she says Hollywood keeps wanting her to be the fat, funny girl. And she doesn't want to be cast as the fat, funny girl. She wants them to see her do different things. So she wants to get skinnier so she can get booked for different roles. And I'm like, they will still book you as, you wouldn't be the fat, funny girl, but you would be the funny friend. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's because that's who you give them. You know what I'm saying? Paris don't give me serious. Ever. She gives me the funny friend. Not the fat, funny friend. Just the funny girl. That's what she's always funny acting, or funny, if you ask me. Well, not high funny, but it's like she's trying to be funny. I feel like, you can't. I don't like when people try to make it seem as if, well, someone isn't taking me serious doing this because of my size. That's not necessarily true, because for me, that's why I review different shows and different topics. Sometimes I'm the fat funny girl. Sometimes I'm the fat serious girl. But it's not because I'm the fat person or whatever. I give you different sides of me. Okay, I can review a Love and Hip Hop. I can review a Queen Sugar. I can review, you know what I'm saying, different things. I can review serious shows to get serious conversations. And, I can do different things because I give you different sides of me. With Paris, she hasn't shown anyone anything different. I don't think they're casting her as the fat funny girl because she's fat. I think they cast her as the funny girl because that's what she portrays in life. Give them or show them something different, Paris, and I guarantee you, if you're talented, they will see you. Because let's not forget, Precious was starring Gabrielle Cinnabang when she was a big girl, and it was a serious role. It wasn't a joking role. Okay. Anyway, so we go from that to they bring up the whole immature meeting or whatever. He like, it's kind of crazy how they fight over money. It's kind of crazy how things can be happening or whatever. Of course, they didn't bring up April and Mariana and Fia. So she's like, she keep telling me, excuse me, that I'm saying her and Fizz are just friends, but I don't know how much of that I really believe. And he like, well, I feel like, Book like, I feel like it's something going on or whatever, because like backstage at the show, I'm saying, this is some real, like the energy is just thick. Okay, it's called tension. It's called tension. Okay, so basically the tension behind stage is thick because Mariana Fizz is not discussing the angeriness that I'm pretty sure Marion has for Fizz for knocking down his baby mama. Okay, but I'm like, it is what it is. It is what it is. So she asked him, like, well, what was that like back in, like, what was the energy like in the back in the day? Like with y'all and April and Monique or whatever. He's like, well, when April didn't start coming around until, like, I didn't start seeing her until she got pregnant by Marion. He's able back in the day, like, Monique was around because, you know what I'm saying, she was pregnant with Cam. So I knew her. We all kind of lived together in the same, like, big old house or whatnot. So when she was pregnant with Cam, like, we was all around each other. And, he like, people like to call her crazy, but she's not. She really was just crazy in love. So she's really just, like, misunderstood or whatever. He said, but the thing about her is, she not for the BS. So if she sees something in this BS, she just calls it out. And that sometimes causes conflict or whatever. But, he like, I just don't want their issues messing up our money and our tour, because I'm like, I need this tour to get finished. I mean, the tour happened, but it's the crazy part is now it will never happen again, because again, I don't think Omarion wants to deal with, Fizz or whatever, and I wouldn't either. So lastly, we see, A1, it was A1, his mama, and Lyrica. Okay, at the house. So A1 and his mama in the house in the kitchen having a conversation, and he brings up how, he was kind of upset because Lyrica was on social media on a picture, and she had the little Cookie Monster in front of her hoo-ha. And the mama, wow, I saw that, you know what I'm saying? I just kept wondering who took the photo. Okay, and Pam and that look girl, that wig, oh Lord, and I don't even like this photo of Lyrica. I don't like Lyrica's gray hair. It makes her look old. Again, it's just, I get it. It's a stage. It can be a stage look, but I don't really like it. It's not bad either. Like, it's not a bad wig or weave or whatever. I just don't like it. Period. Everybody can't be Storm. Anyway, so Lyrica is like standing outside the kitchen. She can hear them talking about how he don't like the fact that she was online with the thing in front of her coochie. So why y'all talking about me like I'm not here? I'm like, come on now, Still Magnolias, okay, Shelby. Anyway, I don't know why y'all bringing that up or whatever. It's not a big issue. I can take pictures. I can be sexy or whatever. You know what I'm saying? What we should be talking about is A1 on FaceTime with that girl. Like, look, don't bring up Summer Bunny. Don't bring up Summer Bunny. We ain't talking about that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, Pam said something that I thought was smart. Pam said, I'll be honest. Both of y'all wrong. You know what I'm saying? Lyrica, you wrong. A1, you wrong too. But Lyrica saw her feelings at the fact that Pam brought up Summer Bunny, that she don't hear Pam being logical. Something like y'all both were wrong. She wasn't blaming either one of them. She was trying to hold them both accountable. But at this point in time, what you mean? Wrong is wrong and right is right. And your son is wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm still here. I'm in this house. I don't have to be, but I'm still here. And I'm still hurt. So again, she's hurt and upset. So she's not even listening to the fact that Pam wasn't really defending A1. As she then said, you may think me and you the same age, and I don't know why. I'm your elder. I'm old as hell. You should respect me. And I think what she meant by that was, you not even listening to me talking right now. I'm not even on the rah-rah bullshit. She was trying to be honest and say, y'all both did some things wrong. Like, y'all both are wrong. Period. But Lyrica she was already upset about what she's been going through. So Pam then says, you know what? Sometimes men do stuff because women, because of women, okay? Don't you want what you did to make him do? I'm like, oh, Pam, I just defended you, Pam. You just went all wrong. She like, you won't even cook him no dinner. Well, you right, I don't cook him dinner. He should ask Summer Fox to cook him some dinner. I'm like, oh, now you want his mistress to cook him. I'm like, girl, you know, A1, like, look, I told you I was sorry. I am very, very sorry. You know what I'm saying? I told you that. But you holding a grudge right now. You holding a whole grudge. And, you know, he brings up, like, look, I did my dirt. Yes, I did my dirt. I did my dirty deeds and whatever. I just didn't come clean about it. Man, you know what I'm saying? Why would I tell her myself? Okay. But again, I had already done this stuff when we had renewed our vows, whatever. I just didn't talk about it. Okay. I didn't fess up. And so when he said that, Pam started laughing. I don't know why Pam started laughing, but Pam started laughing. And she said, my son is so funny. I can't believe how funny my son is. And because Pam was laughing, it made A1 laugh. He was, you know, he giggled a little bit. That makes Lyrica upset. You know what? I'm packing my stuff. I'm leaving. You know what? I'm leaving. Okay? I'm going to leave here. I'm my girl. Oh, my God. But at this point, she's trying to walk away. A1 is trying to, you know, pull her back in or whatever. And when he tries to pull her back in, like, oh, no, calm down. Like, I didn't mean to laugh. She not being for real or whatever. Leave it alone. Lyrica then slaps A1 in the face. So he like, you know what? Now you're doing too much. Now you're doing too much. I'm like, is he rapping? Anyway, Lyrica like, you know why you saying sorry don't mean nothing. You didn't even cry. Okay, you didn't cry or give me no flowers. You wasn't really sorry. You didn't cry and give me flowers. I was like, that's what works. You want some tears and some flowers? This fool then say, I don't be crying about stuff though. I'm not a crier. I say, well, at least he told her you're not a girl. You know, I just can't deal with these two people or whatever. You know, A1, like, I just want to put this behind us. I want to move forward with my wife. Now, she upstairs packing the suitcase, okay? And as she's packing the suitcase, for some strange reason, I'm pretty sure it was production, she get on her phone and she sees that Zell Swag is on IG Live with Summer Fox, okay? And Summer Fox is all on IG Live with Zell Swag talking about A1 and Lyrica. How A1 was still hitting her up on some private phone he had. And how Lyrica's crazy to be worried about her. You know what I'm saying? She mad at me and I, you know, why maybe mad at your husband. Summer Fox was all on this clout chasing. Clout chasing. We have not seen her since episode 2. And when that happened, she was crying. Girl, the fuck bye. Okay? Anyway, at this point in time, Lyrica goes downstairs and shows A1 the live. And she's like, what is this? Why is she on live talking about me? Why is my name in her mouth? I'm looking like, for the first time I can say this, A1 had nothing to do with that. That was all Zell Swag. And when A1 see, is he really on live with her, and she's really, and she like, look, it's right now. It's right now. And so he then called Zell Swag and say, bruh, what did you, like, he FaceTime, like, what did you on live with her for? Like, I was trying to get, he like, dog, that, what kind of grimy shit, like, why would you do that? Like, and I'm like, that's true. Zell, you had no reason to do that. You did that solely to get on the show. Solely because you knew it would be a scene on the show to be discussed. So at this point in time, A1 is pissed because, like, you should not even be online with that girl because we supposed to be friends. We know Zell Swag ain't nobody friend but his own, but I digress. Lyrica pissed. So now at this point in time, she leaving the house. I'm done. I'm done. Let me go. I'm done. It's over. And she take her rings off when she's outside. So she's pissed. I'm like, girl. And that's how it goes off. So, girl, I mean, we'll see what happens next week. Put in Star Fox, Summer Bunny, and Jamaican Me Crazy, and then do something with that. I gotta go, y'all. Peace.